On page 15, we have when people discuss residence. So the question that is asked by the first person is, where are you living? Where are you living? And you ask in Khoekhoegowab, Mapas raha, Mapas raha. And that, as you know, is when speaking to a female. To a male, you would say, Mapats raha, Mapats raha. And the second person would answer, Titage Menenberg, Titage Manenbergs nga raha. Titage Manenbergs nga raha. You say that Manenbergs were added with the S, so it's Menenbergs. So any place that you're staying in, just add the S there. And then second person answers back, speaking to a male, saying, Satsa maparaha, Satsa maparaha. If you were speaking to a female, you would say, Sasa maparaha, Sasa maparaha. The first person would answer by saying, Titage Steenbergs nga raha. I live in Steenberg. Titage Steenbergs nga raha. I want you to say the following with me. Please follow with your eyes, and then also please pronounce the words with me. The first person is speaking in Khoekhoegowab, asking, where are you living? Speaking to a female, Mapas raha, Mapas raha. And the second person is saying, I'm living in Manenberg. Where do you live? By saying in Khoekhoegowab, Titage Manenbergs nga raha. Satsa maparaha. And the first person would respond by saying, I am living in Steenberg. Titage Steenbergs nga raha. Titage Steenbergs nga raha. Titage Steenbergs nga raha. Say with me. Titage Steenbergs nga raha. Say with me. Titage Steenbergs nga raha. Commonly, you would actually hear when asking about the whereabouts of someone, you would ask them, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? And you would ask, Mapa khus raakri, Mapa khus raakri. And you know this is when speaking to a female. When speaking to a male, it's slightly different by adding the T. You would say, Mapa goeds raakri, Mapa goeds raakri. Where are you coming from? Or where do you come from? When the second person asks in this way, you would say, in this case, the second person is answering by saying, I come from Bellville. And in Khoekhoegowab, it will be, Titage Bellville sa goeratri. Titage Bellville sa goeratri. What happens in this regard is you add the sa onto the place where you're staying. So if you're from Barrydale, you would say Barrydale sa. If you're from Gauteng, you would say Gauteng sa. If you're living in Steenberg, you would say Steenberg sa. If you're living in Swellendam, you would say Swellendam sa. So the sentence would read, Titage Swellendam sa goeratri. Titage Barrydale sa goeratri. Titage Gauteng sa goeratri. Where were you born? So when you're speaking to a female, you would ask, Mapas ke ngai, Mapas ke ngai. Mapas ke ngai. And when speaking to a male, and you ask, where were you born? You would say, Mapats ke ngai. Mapats ke ngai. Mapats ke ngai. And if I was saying, I was born in Cape Town, I would say, Titage Khoekhoegowab nga ke ngai. Titage Khoekhoegowab nga ke ngai. So say the following with me. We are asking a female, where are you? Where do you come from? Where do you come from? Mapa khus rakhi. Mapa khus rakhi. And when we ask for a male, where do you come from? You would ask, say with me, Mapa khus rakhi. Mapa khus rakhi. If I say I come from Bellville, I would say, Titage Bellville sa khurakhi. Titage Bellville sa khurakhi. If I was going to ask a female, where were you born? I would say with me, Mapas ke ngai. Mapas ke ngai. Say with me, Mapas ke ngai. And where were you born? For male, we would say, Mapats ke ngai. Mapats ke ngai. And I would answer, Titage Khoekhoegowab nga ke ngai. Titage Khoekhoegowab nga ke ngai. You would see the pre-colonial name Khoekhoegowab instead of the colonial name Cape Town. Please translate the following into Khoekhoegowab. When speaking to a female, how would we say, where do you come from? And when speaking to a male, how would you ask the same question? Where do you come from? When I say, I come from Bellville, how will I translate that in Khoekhoegowab? If I ask a female, where were you born? How would I say that in Khoekhoegowab? And asking the same question to a male, where were you born? How would it sound like in Khoekhoegowab? How will I say, I am born in Cape Town in Khoekhoegowab? How about, again,